Hello, welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly Akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the Akashic Records. My name is Mina, and I'm happy to be here with you. Today I have a sweet missive reminder from the Akashic Records, and I've actually written it down, so I will read it for you, and then we can dive into it a little deeper. And before I share this with you, I invite you, if it's available, if it's easy to do this in this moment, to just take a moment to get comfortable and allow yourself to come into a receptive state, whatever that means for you, whatever that can look like in this moment. And if you're driving or multitasking or doing something, that could be as simple as just leaning back a little bit, taking a deep breath. Okay, so they're sharing this with us with the knowing that we're in weird times right now. And whether that's, globally, collectively, or perhaps even personally, if you're experiencing something that feels a little bit tender or uncertain, then this is for you. So the records are sharing. Now is the time for riotous joy, for an uprising of joviality, a revolution of pleasure. We are in a moment where so much seems tenuous and tremulous, and you are allowed to feel the weight and impact of it. And you are being reminded to fiercely tend your flame of joy, like the precious jewel that it is. Guard it with your passion, tend it with all of your heart. It will flicker at times, undoubtedly, but it will never be fully extinguished. And in moments where it feels like everything is working to make your flame of joy go out, remember that you are its temple and keeper. Your heart is the hearth that it burns in. And so as long as your heart is beating, a spark of joy is with you. I just want to take a moment to let that sink in and land. What they're offering us with this is a clear, potent, important reminder that in tenuous, tremulous, difficult, uncertain moments of time, whether that again is collectively or personally, joy is essential. Pleasure is essential. These aren't frivolous things. And they've shared this with us so many times in different ways over many episodes in the past. But they're reminding us about this now because it can feel when things get tense collectively. It can feel like I need to do something, I need to do something, I need to do something, I need to contribute. And yes, we do need to do those things, right? It's important. And what they're reminding us is that joy, your joy, tending your joy is part of that contribution. It's an essential, vital part of your contribution to your own ecosystem, to everything that's connected to you in tense moments. If you can tend your flame of joy, that is an act of service, not only to yourself, but to everyone and everything connected to you. And this is not about toxic positivity, denying anything, deluding yourself into thinking everything is, all sunshine and rainbows all the time. What this is saying, what they're saying to us is that even when things are tense, you are allowed to feel joy. Even when things are tense, we implore you to tend to your joy, because it's more important in difficult times than ever to be able to touch into, to find sanctuary in your own joy, in your felt experience of joy. And it doesn't have to be huge, right? Because you might really be feeling the weight of things. It might not feel good to hear, oh, I'm being asked to feel joyful when things are so difficult or tense or whatever. And it's not about creating a huge experience. They're saying tend the flame. It might be tiny. It might be just a little spark, just a little flickering flame. Can you tend it? Whatever amount of joy, however big or small the flame is, tend it. They're not saying create a huge big bonfire of joy and force it. This isn't about forcing any kind of feeling or state of being. This is about holding the intention and prioritizing feeling good in little moments, however it's accessible, no matter what's happening. And doing that as an act of service, doing that as a revolutionary act, doing that as a form of activism. Joy is a form of protest. Joy is a form of activism. And it's not the only one, but it's an important one that is easily swept to the side when things get chaotic or difficult or tense. We forget about it. And so the point of this message, reminder from the records, is to remind us to not forget about the joy. Don't let it go to the wayside. Don't get mired in the tension and the difficulty, the strife that's present. Keep that little flame. So yeah, you might be feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. And can you remember to keep that flame alive? Not in a way that feels fake or forced, but in a way that's genuine. And that could look like so many different things. It can be really small. And it might be as simple, I think I said this last week too, it could be as simple as sending a meme to a friend, okay? Send memes. In difficult times, send memes. That's an act of joy. Taking that time to feel good, right? Using what's easily available, right? We're surrounded by memes all the time. Something that simple. Take it. Take the moment to enjoy that. Take a moment to smile. Take a moment to share it with someone. Whatever it is. And it could be anything. Something tiny that makes you happy. Enjoy it for a moment. Make that a regular, consistent practice. Infuse joy, pleasure, and beauty into your day as an act of service to yourself and others. And this is how we help each other get through difficult times, is by tending your own flame of joy. Because when you have that, everyone that's connected to you is going to feel that. And it's not that they're taking it from you. It's that it's contagious. It's that it will help them, just like a regular fire. Like if you have a flame and you share it with someone else, it's not that yours is going to go out. You're not going to run out. It just makes it burn brighter. There's more joy. If you can keep yours alive, tend to it like a sacred flame, then other people will be able to benefit from it. You'll be able to feed and fuel each other. And when yours feels dim, that's when your community, your friends, your family, your loved ones, you can borrow from their flame. It's like relighting your candle using someone else's joy. So this isn't frivolous. And that's the point of this offering from them. It's that joy is not a frivolous thing. It's not selfish. It's not frivolous. It's not useless in difficult times. It's absolutely essential. That's how you make it through with sanity intact, is by taking the time to keep the good feelings present, alive, in a sincere way, in little moments throughout the day, and sharing it with the people around you in the ways that you can. And this isn't about adding one more thing to your to-do list, like, oh God, now I have to feel joy every day. It's your pleasure, right? This is not like an extra to-do list. It's about making sure your eyes are open to the joy that's present. It's not about going and doing one more thing. It's about noticing what's already there. And joy can be relative. It can be a tiny moment of comfort. It can be a tiny little laugh or chuckle. It can be seeing a bird that's pretty. It could be wearing something with bright colors. It could be adorning yourself with jewelry or the nice things that you have. And if you feel like you don't have nice things, you can use that as a permission slip, an invitation to make something beautiful with as simple as pen and paper, pencil and paper, a $1 box of crayons, and a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be inaccessible. This is about finding what's already there and using it as fuel to feed your flame of joy. Remember to keep that alive, because it's important. It's important, not just to yourself and to your own sanity, but for the health and vitality of your whole community, everyone connected to you. So yes, do the things, take action in whatever ways you feel called to, and tend your flame of joy. I'm going to leave you with this for today. And I would love to know if this sparked something in you. I would love to know. So feel free to share what little joys you are touching into and enjoying at this moment in time. And until next time, I'm wishing you well. Namaste.